How? A kind of magic. Sir, and good evening, madam. I will take a seat. And why not? Welcome to the show. What's your name, by the way?
Stuart.
Stuart. Pleased to meet you, Stuart. Really is nice to have you. And your name is? Barbara. Barbara. Hello, Barbara. You have a ball? Yes, and you have a ball. Have a ball. These balls are both exactly the same, except for this one. This is a red one. This is a green one, dyed red. This one is this one, and that one is that one. I'll place this one where that one was, and that one where this one was, and that one where this one was. It's going to jump and join this one where that one is. Following this? Would you like that one or this one?
This one.
This one. No, that's that one. Even easier. We'll call this one Tom and this one Dick. When I do that, you squeeze your hand around his Tom. Which makes it really difficult for you, doesn't it? Now. Ready for this? Good. Squeeze it. Nothing. Squeeze it. Strange. Actually, you should have the squeaky one. Would you take that? Squeeze it. Nothing. Take it. Squeeze it. Strange. What is that? Oh, nothing. Do that with your hand. I know something. Now, if you keep that there and that one there, good. Raise your hand an inch. Well, if that's an inch, I have no problems. Now, I would take this ball here and place it in the left hand. In a moment, you'll squeeze your hand around that ball, Barbara. Okay? But don't squeeze too hard because remember, it's his ball. Open your hand again. Good. I'm going to take this one here very carefully, place it in the left hand. You pull up the sleeve. Would you put your finger in the top? Now, this may not mean much to you. But I'm a Martian and you're now pregnant. Now, if you keep... I'll say that. Good. I want you to squeeze your hand around that really tight. Would you just squeeze it tight? Keep your hand closed. Turn your hand over. Place your other hand around your wrist. Keep it tight. Feel it there? Watch it go. The ball has gone. You did it. I didn't do it. Travelling through the air invisibly will land in your hand. Did you feel it land in your hand? It's a great trick when you do. Now, take your hand off your wrist very carefully. Keep that hand closed, but turn it over. Place the other hand flat over the top like so. Once you've done that, you unfold the bottom hand. Once you've unfolded the bottom hand, you then separate your hands with one ball in each hand, and the audience will go wild. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you. It's now time to introduce to you my very special... What's this? Happy birthday, Wayne, love, Linda. Oh, dear. It's not even my birthday. I haven't even got her a present. Last year I bought her a chair. She wouldn't plug it in. I never got any presents as a kid. Oh. It was worse than that. Oh. My dad bought me a piggy bank, but I was putting money in it for 3 months before he told me it was a gas meter. What is this? There's a door. It's very small inside. Looks like a new illusion. It's wonderful. There's a seat here. Let me see. Oh, yeah. What's this handle for? It turns round by itself. It's brilliant. Love it. What's that noise?
It's me.
Oh, you need oiling.
No, it's me working the machine.
Oh, great. What is it? But thanks for this illusion, by the way. It's really, really nice. Don't know what
Not
it is.
an illusion, Wayne.
It's not an illusion.
It's your present. It's your new dry cleaning machine.
Well, what do I want a dry cleaning machine for?
To dry clean your clothes, silly. I mean, as we speak, your clothes are being dry cleaned while you're still wearing them.
Joking.
No, I'm not.
Does it press them as well?
Yeah, it does.
Good. Does it press my underpants?
It puts creases in them.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
Nearly done. Let's have a look.
What?
Wayne,
Yeah.
do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll have the bad news.
The bad news is that your clothes have shrunk.
What's the good news?
And the good news is your body still fits them.
Oh, good. What is so funny?
Hi, I'm Sam Shovel, private investigator. I can't tell you what I investigate, it's private. It was late when I walked into the Happy Heart Attack funeral parlor. I looked in the visitors book. The place was packed. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John were in already. I passed through a curtain and found myself in a nightclub and gambling joint. Cross-eyed Clara from Cleveland was singing her theme song. She was only the butler's daughter, but everyone knew she did it. She blew me a kiss. I turned and resisted the temptation to blow her one back. I ordered a scotch on the rocks, with real ice, none of that frozen rubbish. I found a cigarette and lit up. I'd been told smoking would damage my health. So far, so good. My drink arrived, I sprayed some soda in it. Not too much, don't want to drown it. A guy at the bar took a liking to me. He held me close. We danced for a while. A beautiful dame at the nearby table gave me the evil eye. I went over to give it back. I've already got one. She reached into her handbag and pulled out a hand. I didn't recognize it. It was wearing a glove. There was a guy playing at the table who just couldn't win. He was a bad loser, but he'd get better with practice. He was playing craps, but he'd get better with practice. I watched the game for a while. I knew it was crooked. They were using marked dice. My very good friend, Willie the Whittler, had come here and been fleeced. They cheated him out of his bank accounts. They cheated him out of his building society accounts. They'd even gone to his woodwork shop and cheated him out of his shavings. I had a couple of fake dice. They were loaded, and soon I'd be too. I switched the dice, and pretty soon it was like the last fish supper on a Saturday night. All chips. The house didn't like to lose. Someone spoke to Clara, and she came over and asked me if I wanted a bit of fun. I'm not saying she's a dog, but when she drives down the road, she likes to have her head out the window. I joined her at the bar. I tried to put some soda in my drink, but I guess I must have used too much the last time. Clara went to the stairs and gestured me to follow. I thought it over and went. She moved like she'd learned to walk by riding a bicycle with a loose saddle. I asked her if she fancied a little gin and tonic, but someone thought I said scotch and sofa, and everything went black. Clara's henchmen uncovered a large box. They were obviously going to bury me in it. But they'd left holes so I could breathe. Nobody's all bad. They put me in the tradesman's entrance, and I waited for the ceremony. I knew Clara was a torch singer, but this is ridiculous. Now I know how Joan of Arc felt. Well done. I always said smoking would damage my health. this the end of Sam? Has Shovel dug his own grave? Do you know the way to San Jose? Who put the bump in the bumpty-bump bump? What's this thing called, love?
Ladies and gentlemen, Ringo Rabbit. Yeah! Didn't I tell you? What did I say to you in the dressing room? They were brilliant. Huh?
What a lovely crowd.
They're really good.
Lovely lot of people. Hey,
Yeah?
Wayne, what's that?
This Ringo is my lucky mascot. Never go anywhere without it. Always rub it for good luck when I'm doing a brand new trick.
Yeah, but you're not unlucky, are you, Wayne?
I am unlucky, Ringo. I once played Monopoly on a Ouija board.
Did you? What happened?
4 of the players died and I couldn't get out of jail.
Joking.
I'm not joking.
What sort of a lucky mascot is it then, Wayne?
It's a rabbit's foot.
It's a what?
It's a rabbit's foot.
Let's have a look. A trap mark on the ankle, 2 toes shot off, and a verruca. That's not what I'd call a lucky rabbit, Wayne.
It was a gift, Ringo. It was a gift.
Who from? The Vivisection for Profit and Fun Society?
Oh, you're taking this too seriously.
Well, of course I am. I mean, what's a rabbit's foot for? It's for standing on, that's what it's for. It's just that my old dad had 2 toes shot off.
Oh.
You maimer, you.
Me, me?
Yes, it's your fault. It's your fault my dad had to have an artificial leg. It's no fun dragging a keyring round behind you every day. He only had 3 feet.
That's quite a lot for a rabbit.
You pillock.
Ringo, let me show you this brand new trick, because it's really good.
No.
Please, Ringo, please.
Leave me alone.
Please, Ringo,
No.
please. Please, Ringo, let me show you this new trick. Look, I've got the instructions here. It says, have a glass of milk and a mug.
Well, we've got a mug, haven't we?
Here's the mug. Here's the glass of milk. Please watch it, Ringo. It's really, really good. Secondly, it says, what does it say? It says, pour the milk into the mug very carefully. Right, here we go. Please watch, Ringo. Please watch, Ringo.
No.
There we go.
Upset me.
Now, thirdly, place a piece of card on the mug, turn it upside down, and place the whole lot on your assistant's head.
OK, Wayne, what happens next?
I don't know, the instructions are here. Hold on. Get 'em. What's it say?
It says, do not, under any circumstances, remove card from mug. Ah. Oh, dear.
Well, this gets wet, I think.
Give us a rub of your lucky mascot, will you, Wayne?
Sure, mate.
I'm sorry, Dad. Hey, that's not right. My dad was ticklish.
This is not a real rabbit's foot, Ringo. It's a trick one. It's a fake. I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, so can we still be mates then?
Yes, we can.
So what happens with this milk, Wayne?
Well, I'll tell you. You see, if you face the front, smile, showbiz, everything is actually coming up roses.
Way!
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight I'd like to show you my version of Russian roulette. My version is different. Nobody gets shot. They get stabbed. He uses 4 knives, 4 identical knives, all very dangerous. I need somebody to examine this knife. I'm going to toss it amongst the audience over here. And whoever it sticks in, I'd like you to walk this way. As fast as you can. I'm only kidding. The gentleman there. What's your name, sir? Paul, would you examine that knife? Would you stand up for me? Thank you very much. Okay. You're a big fella. Did you fall asleep in a grow bag? Now, this is... You might be bigger than me, but my arms are longer than yours. Look at that. Now, if you... Check that knife, but sit down. Now, have a look at that, madam. Would you do that? Sir, have a look at that knife, and would you check that knife? Would you do that for me? The gentleman there. Pleased to meet you. What's your name?
John.
Your name is John?
Yeah.
John. Great, John. OK, I have here 5 cards, all right? They're numbered from 1 to 5. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, and 5, OK? John, I'd like you to take them, and I'd like you to mix them up. Would you do that for me? Mix them up face down, OK? Hurry up, we've got plenty of time. OK? I'm only kidding. When you're happy, just lay them flat on your hand. Would you do that for me? Are you happy with that? I'd like you to take the top card that you don't know, all right? I'd like you to slide it and just sit on it. Would you do that for me? Take it and sit on it, but don't look at it, all right? Take it, sit on it. Good. Keep your eye on it. And then I'll take the rest from you. You don't know what card you have. I don't know what card you have. You may be wondering why we have 4 knives and 5 numbers. That's because there is 1 extra knife, which I didn't tell you about. And Debbie has it here. Thank you. The reason this is different is because it's a trick knife. The blade retracts into the handle. okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it with the other 4 knives, like so. So you don't know which one is which, okay? So we have 5 identical-looking knives. Okay, Paul?
Yeah.
You okay?
Yeah.
Sure?
Uh-huh.
Nothing wrong?
No.
You okay?
Yeah.
Paul, I'm just going over here.
Don't go.
I'm coming back. I'm going to mix these knives up, all right? And I'll place them in an order on here. Okay, we'll place that one there, and this one about here, and this one here, and this one right in the middle. I have some numbers here from 1 to 5. That's the reason that the gentleman over there by the name of John took a number. For the first time, would you take the number that you're sitting on, have a look at it, and tell me the number that you've got? Would you do that for me? Okay. What is it?
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, John, you thought you were coming here tonight to see a magic show. But tonight, John, this is your knife. I'm going to take that knife and push it right through my heart. That's the knife that you chose, okay? If you'd have chosen number 5, it was real. Number 1, real. Number 2, real. You chose number 3. I'm going to take it. Push. If this trick works, I know that you will go wild with applause. However, if it fails, I'll be lying on the floor in a pool of blood, unable to hear your applause for a gallant loser. So just to satisfy me, could I hear that now, please? Hardly seems worth it. This is the knife that you chose, John, number 3. This is the knife that you didn't. It's a matter of life or... Oh, it works! Yeah! We got it! Thank you very much. Thank you.
Welcome once again to Alistair Ritual's Garret. Over 2,000 years ago, in the small Chinese province of Taiping, an interesting task was set according to one of Ritual's amazing tales. Tao Lo, emperor at that time, felt he only had 2 precious things in his life: his beautiful daughter Tam Sin and his canary Lin Lin. On the death of his canary, not even his daughter could console him. He became so distraught he could not eat or sleep. Tam Sin sent messengers to all parts of the province that whosoever could make her father once again happy could have her hand in marriage. Many came and tried with gifts, stories and songs, but the emperor watched them impassively before returning his gaze to the empty cage that hung next to his throne. Until one day a young man arrived carrying just a single egg, which he proceeded to place into his left hand and with a flourish caused the egg to completely disappear. The emperor was unimpressed, but the young man proceeded to materialize a small yellow bird, and there, for all to see, was Lin Lin, the canary. Nobody was happier than the emperor, except, of course, the young man and his princess, of whom it is said lived happily ever after.
Steve, am I right in saying you were selected at random from the studio audience tonight?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, and you've checked all these locks, all the locks that are on the trunk, you've checked the trunk, and the water is real.
That's
okay?
right, yeah.
The whole audience have checked all these locks,
Yeah.
and they finally ended up in your possession.
Yeah.
They have not left your sight since then.
No.
Okay, Steve, thank you very much indeed. A round of applause for Steve. Thank you very much.
Only a handful of men have attempted this extremely dangerous escape. It is not an illusion. The water is most definitely real, as are the locks and handcuffs. As Wayne breathes deeply, filling his lungs with the last breath which he must hold until the escape is completed, join him. See how long you can hold your breath for. But remember, you are in the comfort of your own home. Your heart is beating naturally. Wayne's heart is now pumping his blood much faster due to 2 major factors. Firstly, the coldness of the water. but most importantly, his own fear. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Wayne Dobson.